Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Chief. Detective Jimmy Kurasaki. He was hired by the County of Kauai Police Department back on July 7, 1981. I was 6 years old at the time. That's over 33 years ago. Detective Kurasaki is currently the most senior member of the Kauai Police Department and will be retiring at the close of business on December 30th, 2014. For more than 30 years, Detective Kurasaki served with the Kauai Police Department as a patrol officer, evidence custodian, patrol sergeant, and detective. While serving as a patrol sergeant, Detective Kurasaki was well respected by all of his co-workers and subordinates for his great attitude, guidance, and mentorship. As a detective, Jimmy worked on all types of criminal cases, such as burglary, firearms violations, theft, arson, forgery, vehicle break-ins, murder cases. However, Detective Kurasaki is best known as the pioneer in sexual assault investigations. Detective Kurasaki's passion and commitment in solving sexual assault cases and bringing justice and closure to the victims of adult and juvenile, male and female sex assault violations is perhaps one of the most admirable and remarkable accomplishments in the history of the Kauai Police Department. Detective Kurasaki's ability to conduct detailed forensic interviews with children and interviews with adult victims about what happened to them during the violation, and then interviewing and obtaining confessions, admissions, and cooperation from perpetrators while collecting evidence and putting detailed, complex cases together has been outstanding throughout his career. Detective Kurasaki has truly contributed in making our beautiful island of Kauai a much safer place by ensuring that those who choose to commit the crime of sexual assault is dealt with in a professional, swift, and efficient manner, which more often than not resulted in prison sentences, treatment programs for sexual offenders, and permanent identification purposes through mandatory sex offender registry. At the same time, Jimmy has been able to bring closure and justice for the victims of sexual assault. I had the pleasure, when I got into the police department, to learn a lot as a patrol officer from back with Sergeant Kurasaki. And then I got promoted to sergeant, became a detective. When I came in as a detective, he taught me a lot. I knew nothing when I came in. I learned a lot from him. And you know, ultimately, through a lot of mentorship, I got promoted and I became a supervisor. But all in all, Detective Kurasaki, and you can see the whole force behind us, has really guided us through his passion, his great attitude, and he's a great guy throughout his career. So I present our Employee of the Month, Detective Jimmy Kurasaki.
I believe there was one thing that was missing. It makes a neat chili too. Great chili at cookouts. For Employee of the Month, December 2014, Detective James Kurasaki, in recognition of outstanding and exemplary service to the community on behalf of the citizens of the County of Kauai, State of Hawaii, and members of the Kauai Police Department for your exceptional work during your 33 years of dedicated service. While working in various positions throughout your career, and most recently as a detective, your ability to conduct complex and detailed investigations to bring justice and closure to many adult and juvenile victims. This has been an exemplary work. Your passion and dedication to law enforcement has been outstanding, and it is a true reflection of your commitment to your profession and keeping our community safe. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for all of your years of service.
Yes, thank you so much. Can I take a picture? Can I walk past you?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
I promise I'm not gonna cry.
Who has really exemplified what police work is about and dedicating 33 years of his life, sacrificing holidays, time with the family, to keep our community as safe as possible. That, I think, this community owes a huge debt to you for the service that you have given to all of us. Going forward, I know life is going to be a little different, but always know that we will forever be grateful to you, and that whatever you need from the commission will be there for you. So thank you very, very much. Commissioners?
I would just like to say thanks for your 3 decades plus of distinguished service, especially in such a tough job, dealing with sexual assaults day after day. You've made such a positive impact to this community. You can retire knowing you did that. And you did such a good job for when you were replacement and became your supervisor. So good job. Thank you.
The mark of a great man is the legacy he leaves behind. And as the commissioner stated, yeah, you mentored your supervisor. That's great. The support from all your fellow coworkers behind you is an indication of how much respect they have for you. I'm a grateful island and grateful people sitting here today. Thank you so much for the dedication and work. 3 decades is a long time to do anything, let alone the environment you walked in, the work that you've done. So thank you so much.
I guess we all echo the same thing everybody's saying, but you're too young to retire. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was thinking about what you've experienced in 3 decades, and I've been away for that long a time, so I came back just a few years ago, but I do want you to know that one of the things I was impacted by when I started my career at the university was getting involved in a program for young women who had undergone their share of what you have done as a career. And you can leave with the fact that what you were involved in also, I know, touched so many people from the YWCA who this year opened their Women's Center. And I really want to encourage you to visit that place, because I know that historically you had a significant part of it. You may not be working for them, but the connection on Kauai is always close. Having worked with that group personally, I just feel strongly that it's the kinds of programs that come to life because of individuals like yourself. So that's a long-term legacy. So I know for many in the abused community and the women and children especially, I do want to say thank you, because it's about social justice.
Virginia, after retirement, and enjoy all of it.
I don't know. Some of us are doing something wrong. Older than you and can't figure out how to retire. Congratulations on doing that. 33.
So with that said, thank you so very, very much. Enjoy your retirement.
Sure, guys, one more thing. One last thing, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize your wife. That is your wife, I assume. You know, it's not easy being married to a cop. My husband tells me that all the time. You know, when I was a cop in the Air Force, and I think you deserve a round of applause for what you have done.